everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. I had to share something with you. We know that the late, great Angie Stone passed away. They recently had her funeral in South Carolina. Rest in peace to Angie Stone. We know that she was going through things regarding her royalties. She was missing money. She said she wasn't able to retire. And Tyler Perry, he paid for Angie Stone's funeral. And Monique, well, something is brewing again. I guess, look, Tyler Perry made a speech at Angie Stone's funeral and it triggered Monique. And Monique has come out with an open letter towards Tyler Perry, sharing how she felt about some things because we know that her and Tyler Perry had a beef. And it's getting mixed reactions from the public because, look, this was Angie's time. Angie passed away. This was her sending her going home. So look, I'm going to be quiet and I want to show you what Monique had to say. But before I show you what Monique said, let's go back and let me show you what Tyler Perry said at Angie Stone's funeral.
I look at these young folks who are living these lives and they think that it's supposed to be the way that it is on Instagram. And they're forgetting about the people who have paved the way for them to be in that situation. They're forgetting about the women like Angie Stone, who's been in the business all of these years. You're going to forget about what she did, all of the people that she put on and helped. So you got to go through something to write a song like $20. Because then she says, what you know about being poor. She don't say poor, she says poor. What you know about having to borrow from the neighbor next door. These are her words. What you know about bumming rides. What you know about having to swallow your pride. And this is the part of the song that got to me when she said, what do you do when you're through? When you're always helping people and nobody is there for you. Y'all got to forgive me because I'm angry at the way I did not know all the things that she was going through. Recently, I found out because I'm not on Instagram. I'm not being hooked and manipulated by an algorithm telling me what to think and how to feel. So I don't see everything. But to think that this woman was in the business for all of these years, and there's a difference between performing because you want to and performing because you have to. All of those years, all of those songs, all of that money that was owed to her, where is it? It's wrong. It is wrong. And I'm tired of seeing us struggle and go through things and work hard and not reap the benefits of what we were supposed to reap. But you got to be careful when you start mistreating people, especially children of God, because the Bible.
Okay, so Monique was not feeling what Tyler Perry had to say, and she has issued an open letter to Tyler Perry, her opinion about how she was treated by Tyler Perry. Let's get into it. What did she say?
The community is involved, and they want to see how it's going to play out, because the community is saying, wait a minute, hold up. We don't know this sister to be no bullshit. We know she a loud mouth. We know she'll say some shit off the wall. But what we know about it is she true to her word.
And all I would ask you is two questions. The first question is, did you not just say it was wrong?
Tyler.
Did you not just say it was wrong, Tyler? To say she was difficult for not doing something that she was not contractually obligated to do? Did you not say that you would feel that that was wrong? Or am I missing something?
Okay, so let me read what she said with the open letter. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. All right, it says that open letter to Tyler Perry. We would like to give our heartfelt condolences to Angie Stone's family and friends. Sister Angie, we stand on the shoulders of elders and ancestors like you. So please know that your fight inspired us to write this letter, and that the fight doesn't end with your passing. It's only the beginning. Dear Tyler Perry, I recently watched your heartfelt speech at Angie Stone's funeral where you expressed frustration over her mistreatment by the music industry. It struck me and my husband, Sydney, as poignant, but also it made us reflect on some unsettling discrepancies in your actions towards me. Number one, You expressed anger over Angie's mistreatment, yet you labeled me difficult to work with despite never working with me. How can you condemn poor treatment of others when you impose the same on me? We have audio of you admitting you were wrong. Okay, so now we're going to go to video 2 and what she said. More, she's saying more.
I'm not saying it now. I will let all of this cool off when I get back out on the press tour to promote my next thing. I know it's going to come up. That is when I will talk about it. But no, it's too hot. It's too hot. Y'all heated it up.
Okay, I believe that's Tyler Perry's voice that they were playing. Okay, number 2. She said, you asked, where's the money that Angie Stone is owed? Well, where's my public apology that you promised in 2016? The false narrative you perpetrated helped blackball me, costing me tens of millions of dollars. Where's the restitution for that? Number 3, you mentioned being tired of us not receiving the benefits we deserve, yet you asked me to promote Precious for free without a contract or compensation, which highlights your double standard. Number 4, you said we should be careful in how we treat children of God. As a man of faith, where is your responsibility to act with love and truth? You promised me an apology years ago, but it's yet to come. Unlike the music industry, which you rightfully criticize, we have audio documentation of your actions. Shouldn't you be held accountable too? Okay, so she called him out. 4 points that she made. He didn't give her an apology. He claimed she was difficult to work with, even though he never worked with her. She lost tens of millions of dollars, she said, but he's going off about Angie Stone. And I'm going to read to you some comments from the public because people felt like, why are you doing this when Angie just passed away? You know, this is not about you, and that it was classless, it was tasteless. So let's get into some of the comments from the public. This person says, always finding a way to make a situation about her. I'm tired of Monique. Making someone's eulogy about yourself is an elite level of being a narcissist. Making someone's eulogy, okay, this is why he called you difficult. I hope Tyler Perry never responds. I hope this shows y'all who Monique is so you can stop defending her actions. Monique's career is flourishing despite what she says. He's done. Sometimes you just need to move on without an apology you may never get. This is ridiculous. And to say that Angie Stone is the reason she wrote the letter is simply manipulation. She wrote the letter because she wanted to. Piggybacking your long-standing issue off of someone's passing away isn't good etiquette, nor is it a good thing. I'm with Monique. Some of these self-proclaimed Christians be acting Christianly towards some and devilish towards others when you're supposed to treat all your brothers and sisters in Christ with love and respect. You have to seek forgiveness from those you have wronged and forgive those who wronged you. You ain't got to deal with them, but admit when you were wrong and move on. The burden of holding hate in your heart is too heavy. If there was ever a time where F around and find out could be put into action, it's now. This is so disturbing to use this beautiful woman's untimely passing as a platform to disperse your negativity and hurt from a decade ago towards this man. Absolutely tasteless. If Tyler Perry decides to file a defamation of character lawsuit against her, he would be 100% in the win because you don't pursue this line of defamatory battery for this long without repercussions. Ain't no way. Oh my goodness. Okay, my sweet baby. We know that Monique says, my sweet baby. My sweet baby, I'm sure a lot of what you're saying went down, but at some point we have to just let things go. You continue to see apologies from Oprah and Tyler Perry, and they ain't checking for you, beloved. So stop, okay? Enough is enough, my sweet baby. They are so wrong for the sweet baby part. The sweet baby. Dear Monique, making someone's passing away about you is sad, and now people will remember this attached to her funeral. Find peace with everyone you have an issue with for yourself. You're a great actor and comedian, but this is overshadowing your talent. This is not the time. Her passing is not about you. There's a time and place for everything, Mo. This is not it. Enough, Monique. The story has run its course. damn. When I heard him talking, I immediately thought of Monique and I knew she was coming. She's not letting up. Persistence is going on 10 years and sis is still waiting on a public apology. She's embarrassing this woman passing away. She made it about her. Girl, go to the nearest HELL. And lastly, this was a deep message from Tyler Perry to those Angie Stone, those who played with her behind her back, shaking my head. Not a Monique moment, like she's always trying to find a situation about her. Respect the family and let them grieve. I'm never going to silence a black woman, but baby, there is a time and a place. Okay, so that is it from the opinions of the public. What Monique had to say. Actually, there is one part under the video with him speaking that I want to share with you that she said as well. Okay, under the video where he was speaking, she said in closing to what she said, in closing, this is Monique, in closing, I hope your words at Angie Stone's funeral inspire you to connect the wrongs done to my family and me. Let me zoom in a little bit. My family and me. You have the power to do so. As you shared biblical teachings, please remember, what will profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? Mark 8:36. We await your response with love and respect, Monique and Sydney. Oh my goodness. Gracious, gracious, gracious. You know, people tell people to let things go. It's not easy to let things go. It's not easy to let things go when you feel you've been humiliated, embarrassed, done wrong, betrayed, and someone said they're going to tell you sorry publicly and they never do. It's like they're just giving you their butt to kiss all over again. So I can understand why she's still salty about it. I don't know every single detail of what happened. I do admire a lot of things about both of them. I find it really wonderful how Tyler Perry has done so many things as far as having a studio, paying for funerals of very notable black people who might not have been able to pay for the funeral, helping the elderly. Now he has an internship going on at his studios. He does a lot of great things, but I don't know him personally. You know, we don't know him personally. Monique, I admire how far that she's come. She does seem to have a loving personality, but also outspoken personality too. And sometimes that rubs some people wrong, but she seems like a really sincere person and wants the best for herself and a lot of black women. Okay. And but I see the positive and negative sides of both things. But when it comes to this beef, do I feel, I don't know if it was appropriate for her to do it. I mean, Angie Stone just passed away. You know, this is Angie's time. This is her going away. But it triggered Monique. It triggered her. When Monique saw him speaking, it triggered her. Like, how dare he say all this, how he did me? And she publicly said something. I don't know. If Monique had come out a week later or a month later and said it, I think people still would get on Monique if she brung up Angie Stone's name. Like, oh, he was at Angie Stone's funeral and did all that. But let me tell you, you did this and that to me. You did that and that to me. And a lot of people tell people to get over stuff, but they don't even get over stuff in their own life. Everyone listening to me, you know that someone has done something to you that every time you think about it, you get pissed off again and you realize and remember that you don't like this person and how bad this person is. But, you know, it can take a lot on you, you know, your spirit and everything. And you do try to get over it and be the bigger person and get over it. But it's hard, though. It's hard. I'm just speaking, you know, when people you know personally are still doing the same thing, they haven't changed and they did you wrong. And all you wanted was a sincere apology from the person and they never gave you one. It's disgusting. It is. But we can't go crazy. We will go crazy if we think about it constantly. And it can be hard, but it's hard. The healing journey can be hard, especially when you don't feel you've gotten any closure or the person is just an evildoer or just never told you sorry. It can be hard, but we have to try to move on the best that we can. And I don't know. So maybe she's at home regretting saying it so soon. I don't know, but I just wanted to share this with you. She is brewing. It never completely stopped brewing, and the beef that they had, and she called him out again. And even if he were to apologize now, if I were her, I would wonder, is it sincere or was it the pressure because I said something? I don't know. Maybe one day they will get together, have a sit down, have some lunch together. He apologizes to her, but he said it would be public though. And maybe he will do that and they'll get together and, get along with each other. That would be the best thing. So that's all I wanted to share with you all. So please get those likes up, like, share, and subscribe. If you decide to subscribe, baby, hit the bell, click all notifications so you know when I'm live and when I'm uploading. Extremely important. You click all notifications. So thank you all, everyone. If you have any stories, my email is in the description box. Thank you so much for joining me today. You all take care. Bye, everyone. I will be reading your comments.